Yeah, see, there you go. See, the amount of the explosions that I executed over there with the fireballs, I fell off. Oh.
Oh.
Hello, it's me, your Mominator, with another episode of BedWars, and we're playing Minecraft.
Yes,
BedWars. In this episode,
well, this is not an episode, my friend. This is a top 5 list
episode?
based on Minecraft BedWars.
How to win BedWars.
Yeah, how we win
BedWars.
BedWars. Yeah, so we've been making a lot of these, and we gotten pretty good at them. So
quote.
Yeah, maybe. At least we think. So anyway. Also, we want to make a little announcement. Our names may have changed between episodes.
So
last time you saw us.
The name of JD.
Don't worry about it. We won't talk about this right now, but we'll talk about it in another episode, probably the one that's coming out on another day. But today we're just gonna talk about the top 5 list, and and that's pretty much it. So so let's go ahead and get on the game. First, we're gonna do a 3v3, but these tips will basically work for basically every game mode. All of them right there. So it's up to you guys which one you like to play better. So let's go ahead and
wait, do you want me to join?
Yes. Why did we lose?
Why did we lose? Then no big deal, because we're gonna have to. We need to talk.
If you lose, don't rage.
So first tip. Always make a battle plan before the game, which we didn't do there. But always talk what you're gonna do. So we already know our plans since we've been playing this for a while. So our battle plan is to basically go for both emeralds and diamonds, and we're gonna do an offensive strategy these days. That's what we do. But it may change to a defensive strategy at some point. Always be ready to do that. Make sure you know who needs to sacrifice themselves to return to the base whenever they need to. So that's always a good thing. And you also need to know how fast you need to go to get everything, all the starting objectives done, which is very important. Control of mid for us is very important. So you need to do that at the start of the game. And you also need to know which place you're going to attack first. That's usually random for us. We really don't pick which one, but make sure you know when or how.
We attack the ones who are aggressive towards us.
Yeah, first. Basically, whoever goes in. Because they usually build a bridge towards us or something, or they come towards our thing, and basically. So, that's pretty much for tip number 1. And now for tip numero 2.
Spanish, huh?
Yeah, or Italian.
In this case, for tip number 1, JD Cup went for mid, and I went for it.
Yeah.
I already got 2 more arrows in the chest.
Anyway, so tip number 2. Bed protection. We call it the egg. Okay. Anyway,
it's called the egg.
We call it the egg. It's always very important to always protect your bed, as you can see here. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Ooh, I'm dead.
I got her.
Always protect the bed, like right there. If we hadn't protected the bed, that would have been it. We would have lost right there. That little mistake there would have been it for us. And
did your Mominator crash?
Yeah, he crashed.
Again?
Yep. So anyway, if we had done nothing else other than defend the bed, we would have lost there, and that would have been it. So make sure to put layers and stuff. Usually, I do this. When Jay's defending, he does wood first, then end stone. But I like to do this strategy like this first: end stone, wood, then clay. But make sure you just know your strategy. Do it quickly so you can also help out with the attacks and stuff like that. So make sure you know how to build it. Make it uniform. Don't make it all crazy like a block, because once you can start getting attacked, you won't be able to see where people are digging or anything like that. And you need to know, man, we're getting destroyed, man. They're getting destroyed. Oh god, this is not turning out to be a good video. Ooh. So anyway, also make sure you do know that when they start to dig, you need to be able to see everything around it, just so you know if anyone's basically they're gonna imbis. They have to mine.
Image guy. You went for how's it called? Oh my god, bro!
You guys are struggling hard. Anyway,
but it was an image guy. Watch out for image guy.
There's no. Oh yeah, I see him. Hit him. I got him. So anyway,
Yeah.
make sure you protect the bed is the most important thing. If you don't do anything else in the game, make sure to defend the bed. Just do that, and you will get far. Oh, and you go your Mominator?
Yeah.
Okay. So for tip number 3.
Blue or Z.
This you're laying with emeralds, right?
Yep. Don't freaking use emeralds for armor or weapons. It's useless, okay? Unless you're pretty much done and your bed was destroyed a while ago, do not do that. Trust me, don't do it. It's not worth it. You're wasting emeralds, valuable emeralds that you could use to attack somebody else. And
also for obsidian.
And also for obsidian, which is important. Obsidian is a very good way to protect your bed and gives you more time to basically attack and do whatever you need to do. And your monitor got disconnected again. This is not good.
Just wait.
Anyway, so yeah, basically, it gives you time to defend. If you get wrecked, you have a second chance. The obsidian. Most of the time, people don't know you have obsidian, so they need to either get a diamond pick or kill themselves and go get one. So it basically delays them and gives you a second chance there. So yeah, don't use the emeralds for anything else other than that. Potions, use them for potions and obsidian. Yeah, and don't use it for anything else other than all that because it's do not. Because if you
don't buy a bow.
Don't buy a bow. It's a waste of time.
Don't buy armor.
The only time you want to do that is when you're basically already lost. Your bed's gone. You have no other choice. You have to make sure you can survive hits. You can take hits. That's what you need to do. That's the only time you need to do that. Any other time, there's really no reason for you to do that stuff.
Obsidian. Deploy.
Okay, I'll deploy the obsidian right now. All right, so these 2 tips are very important. Use emeralds for bed protection, and don't use them for weapons. So that's basically what we need to take out of that little line there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and deploy it. Maybe buy a trap if I can. And also make sure to buy traps. That's a bonus tip. Buy traps. Very important. Yeah.
So that you know when you're getting attacked.
Yeah. And then I think we can move on to the last tip. Oh no, tip number 4 actually. That was tip number 3. The emerald one was tip number 3. So, tip number 4 is basically do what we've been doing this whole game. And if you can guess, go ahead and write down on the comments if you think you know what we're talking about. I'll give you a second. Go ahead and do it. We'll read them and see if you got it.
I don't know either.
Okay. Well, it's basically communication. Okay, get some friends. When you play the game, party with them. Get some friends.
Middle, blue.
I know, I saw it. Get some friends, party with them. Know what you do together. Get Discord. Use communication. Communication is very important. You can warn yourself. You can tell each other what you're doing. Like, sometimes you're ready for an attack and you need a little bit of extra support for maybe the scapegoat. So, you know, the scapegoat goes in first. Deactivates the traps. All the other team goes in for you. And once they go in for you, you can... the Imbis guy with the potions goes in and destroys the bed. Basically, that's what you need to do.
Behind you. Oh my god.
Yeah, here we go, your mom. I got a pick. You got a pick?
Mm-hmm.
Get it. Ah! Damn. Damn it, I almost caught him. But yeah, like that. Communicate. Make sure your other teammates know you're not at the base, so at least one of you stays home. So that way you at least know when you need to do things. Ooh, alarm. We're gonna cut that out. We're gonna cut that out. Don't worry.
Okay.
You can put a little bit of music, no?
Who's that, bro? That's not me. It's probably Das. God damn it, Das, bro. My goodness.
What do you mean?
You're not gonna talk about name.
You and your alarm.
There you go. Alright, so... Anyway, we had a little bit of an alarm issue. We're good now.
Somebody was going to kill us. But...
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. So anyway, back to the communication thing. Communication is more important. The most important thing you can do in this game.
Guys.
What's up?
Sure. Which team should I say? Blue, yellow.
Yellow looks very easy. Blue looks
I
hard.
fell. I died. I'm sorry.
So yellow?
Yeah. See,
blue,
exactly like that.
blue
You can communicate what you want to do. It's very important to know what you're doing. Always talk with your friends, right? Even with the chat. If you don't like being that guy that talks, you know what you need to do. I think I knocked both of them out. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I did. So yeah, make sure you talk with your friends. Make sure they know your battle plan. Make sure everything's organized. And you can use Discord, which is our favorite thing to do. Nice, there you go, your monitor. You can use Discord. You can use Skype if you're into Skype. I don't know why you would be. Discord is a lot better. Maybe I might do a review on it.
I just got the whole yellow.
Or a direct. Nice job. Yeah, you did. Or a direct comparison of the thing. It's up to you. But really, just use one of those tools. Use the chat. Warn yourself if you don't want to talk with your buds or whatever. I just got wrecked. If you don't want to talk with your buds, use the chat to warn your teammates and all that stuff. Make sure they know. Make sure you know where everyone's at. And that will get you far in the game. It will keep you alive for longer, and it will keep your strategies stronger for a longer period of time.
Watch out, Lupe. Watch out, your mom.
Go.
There's a guy behind you.
Damn it. I'm sorry. Go. Top.
Fudge. They have.
We're not doing enough damage. Bro. We're not doing enough damage. Okay, so
the egg is huge.
Yeah, the egg is huge. Anyway, so time for tip numero 5.
He means 5.
Yeah, I mean 5. And I know Italian, so I apologize if you don't know that. But anyway.
I didn't
Number
know.
Five.
And I
Shut up, Abominator. Number 5. I lost my sword somewhere. I don't know. So, anyway.
Where you dropped it?
Yeah, I dropped. I don't know where it
You're
went.
going in without a sword?
I'm going in without a sword. I'm going MVP, bro. Gonna beat him up. Beat him up.
Behind, up.
I know, I see him. Anyway, so for tip number 5, choose your roles before the game. This goes back to tip number 1. Make sure you always know what you're doing, okay? Always. It's important. It's important to know which one of you is gonna defend, which one of you is gonna attack. So for me, for our team plan, our game plan is
support.
Air support. There you go. Ooh, you almost had him. Our team plan is always to. Ooh, okay. Well, GG. Our game plan. My personal role is to defend the base at all costs, no matter what. Okay, we defend it. Yeah. So
if the bed gets destroyed, we'll blame it on that.
Yeah, we'll blame it on that. And and then your Mominator goal is always to build to one of the diamond generators. If one of the enemies goes through one of our diamond generator bridges, his fault, we lost. Okay, so we will always know who was the one that failed, and we try to improve on that whenever we can.
But also, my job is to destroy beds.
Yeah, his job is to destroy beds, and so is Jay. So Jay's job is always to reach the middle and get emeralds for us to be able to attack and do things like that. But we got bombed.
That's mid. That's Jay.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah. So we always know who failed or whose role was the one to fail the attack plan or something like that. We always know when things are changing. Oh, they know they're coming, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
Fudge.
So yeah, we always know what we're doing or when we're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's done. You good? You're Dominator?
Yeah, I'm good.
Go.
Okay. Nice. Ooh. He dead. You died?
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway, that's pretty much for the main thing. Do you guys have any tips? Any bonus tips you guys want to do? Talk about at least?
When you're attacking, be sure to get them off guard. You know, when they're inside or when they're outside in the mid, like I did there with blue. When all of them were in the middle, I took the advantage and attacked them.
Yeah. Ooh,
and I just
you got wrecked, bro.
You know, that is called a Mominator.
Yeah, it's called your Mominator. If you didn't know, that's a running gag. And you should probably go watch that video. It's a very funny video. Yeah, so any other tips, Jay? You want to say anything else? We're just going to go ahead and finish up this game since we are playing it. And show you that these tips work. And we weren't even concentrating on it. And they do work, yeah. Also, another tip. If you're playing a defensive strategy, which we didn't show here, but when you're playing a defensive strategy, make sure to have enough iron for a fireball, and a bow, or a gold for bow, or whatever. It's up to you. What was that? Oh, that's true. And make sure you got that in your chest at all times. And when one of your teammates starts panicking, hey man, there's someone coming through mid, you can get that fireball or a bow and shoot them off, and basically give your team more time. If you're playing a defensive strategy, that's always a good tip to have. Have a fireball or a bow in the chest at all times. Any other tips that I want to say here? Did I say anything else?
Hey, Red's bed is wide open, like I crab, man.
Yeah.
How did you get over there?
How did you get over there? Oh, I see. You go up on one of the clips up there. Yeah. One of the emerald generators connected to their brace. He connected it basically.
No, but I built my staircase trap.
I see what you did there.
So if you guys know how to do this trap, the staircase build that I was doing over there, it's actually pretty nice.
Alright, nobody's on base, by the way.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna get through.
I'm going, bro.
I know where you are. How did you fall in there?
I don't know.
Dang, you nerd.
Oh, I see you.
Gosh.
You want this?
Another tip as a defender. If you're being the defender like me, always, also, help support your team when you attack, okay? Also do that.
Hey, I need you guys to attack and get rid of the traps. I'm going.
They have no traps. I've been in there already.
I'm going into.
So as a defender, you can. This is a very good tip for a defender. As a defender, you can help your teammates attack by using fireballs. Okay. Once you use fireballs, you can really lower the amount of defenses they have right like this. I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah. See, there you go. See the amount of the explosions that I executed over there with the fireballs. I fell off. Oh.
Oh. But what a guy.
Oh, he fell off. I think they suicided themselves. Anyway, see, you can. It works. The game works. The game plan works. Okay, it works.
Help!
Follow the tips that we give you, and you will always win the game. Okay, trust me.
You always succeed.
You will always win the game.
If you're a complete noob.
Sometimes it goes wrong. Sometimes someone else is more aggressive than you are, and you will lose. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. This tips and tricks video. So
thank you for watching.
Yeah, if you like the video, make sure to like it down below. Comment, give us suggestions on how to do this better. Subscribe. Click on the little notification bell to get more tips and tricks. If you want us to do another one of these, make sure to tell us down below. If you want more tips, we have more tips. On specific strategies. If you want us to do a defensive strategy, make sure to tell us. We'll do that. We used to do it a while back, but we changed it for an offensive strategy because it's less stressful on us. Because once you are defending, you have to deal with people attacking you every second, and that's stressful. So if you want us to do a defensive strategy, tips and tricks, make sure to tell us. We will do it. And I
got one more tip.
One more tip. Okay, go for it, bro.
Don't crash.
Don't crash like your mom here. It's okay.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah, goodbye.